From Indy's streaming news leader, this is a WRTV update.
The Delphi double murder case is now in the hands of the jury. They will decide whether Richard Allen is guilty in the deaths of Abby Williams and Libby German. WRTV's Caitlin Kendall was in the courtroom all day, and she shows us the arguments the prosecution and defense made before the jury took the case.
After about 2 hours of deliberation, the jury has called it a night. They'll be back at 9 a.m. to continue deliberations in the case against Richard Allen. The jury will have to consider 4 counts, 2 counts of felony murder and 2 counts of murder. On the felony counts, they will have to find beyond a reasonable doubt that Richard Allen killed Abby and Libby while committing or attempting to commit kidnapping. Count 3 and 4 will have to determine if Richard Allen knowingly or intentionally killed Abby and Libby. The burden is on the state, and they must prove each element of the crime beyond a reasonable doubt. The jury was instructed that if they believe there is a possibility that Richard Allen is not guilty, they must give him the benefit of the doubt and find him not guilty. The jurors must all agree. The prosecution told the jury during closing arguments that if they would determine who Bridge Guy was, they know who killed Abby and Libby. They said that Bridge Guy is Richard Allen. The defense closed by saying this case is really about 4 things: a broken timeline, bumbling ballistics, false confessions, and digital forensics. They reiterated to the jury there's no DNA, fingerprints, digital data, forensics evidence, or trace materials connecting Richard Allen to the crime or to Abby and Libby. They say all of those things make it virtually impossible for Richard Allen to have committed this crime. They asked the jury to set Richard Allen free and enter a verdict of not guilty. The jury will now have to decide Richard Allen's fate. They'll reconvene tomorrow morning starting at 9 a.m. and they'll deliberate until 4 p.m. unless they tell the bailiff they need to go longer. They will deliberate on Saturdays if it's needed. They won't on Sundays. WRTV will be there every step of the way on Verdict Watch to bring you the very latest both on air and online at WRTV.com. Reporting in Carroll County, Caitlin Kendall, WRTV.
Clear and cool tonight. Temperatures eventually falling into the 30s. We'll be in the low 40s outlying areas certainly by 11 o'clock, and then in the 30s tomorrow morning. Sunshine to the rescue from north to south. Temperatures warming into low to mid 60s for the high tomorrow. Any rain Saturday looks to hold off until well after sunset. Scattered showers Sunday, early next week. We're drying out, temperatures in the low 60s for highs.